Yes. So today, as you can see, I sent you an Excel file. This file is just data. I filled it already, so we can save some time instead of filling it. But we will work on different things today. The first point is we will work on the data types. Like, for example, like here, the name, the first name, second name, or the last name. These are texts. The country is usually a text also. The gender can be a text. Date of DOB is date of birth. Date of birth, this one is usually we can choose the type of the data to be date, okay? And I will show you how. The mobile number, this is not a number. It's also a text, actually. If you write it as a number, I will show you, for example, here, 0735, for example, 856854. See, this, because this is a number, Excel will understand that the left zero, the zero which is on the most left position, has no meaning because this is a number. You see, you remember, you know that in the numbers, the zero on the left has no meaning.
Yeah.
So in this case, we don't want this to happen. So we will tell Excel that this cell is not a number, it's a text. So whatever we write it here, take it as a text. Okay, so how we do this? Okay, I will tell you how we do this. And then next, the score. The score is actually a text also. Sorry, it's a number because we want to know which one is bigger, which one is smaller. So it's a number. So we can say the names, the countries, the gender are text. The date of birth is date. And take a right click on any place here, on any cell. Right click on any cell. You will go to Formatera Celler, cell format, or in English, maybe. Formatera Celler. See here, you will get this box. You see it? So here you can choose the type of this cell. For example, if you want it to be text, then you choose text. So let's try this here. For example, this one, this cell, this cell, if I write 07 or a country code, for example, 009 or 46, which is Sweden code, 732583422. Okay, see, it's because it's automatically a number. All the cells taken as a number. So what happened? Excel automatically takes the 2 zeros. So what we do, we right click on the cell, we go to Format Celler, and then we choose text. And then now we write 00. So it stayed 00. So what I did actually, I informed, I want all this, the serial number, to be numbers. So Format Celler as tal. Tal means number. And this number, it tells me here how many numbers after the comma want to use. Like, for example, as you can see here, see the example? 1, but we don't want any number after the comma. So it will be 0. I mean, for example, if you have a number like 0.5 5, 6, 7, 8, this number, but I don't want the number to be 4 digits after the comma. What I do, I go here, format seller, tal, I just want 2 or maybe 3 numbers after the comma. Okay. So 0, for example, 3, if you used 331 divided by 6, for example. So it gives me just 3 numbers after the comma. Yes, I have a class online. Sorry. So you can see this. So now if I want to change and to get 4 numbers, for example, after the comma, so I can change it from here. You see? Or if I just want the closest number without any numbers after the comma, so we can go to here and use 0. See? If I want to get this number as percentage, for example, right click, I go to percent or percent. So it will be 517%. If I want it to be, so the idea here is like if I'm working with names like this, all these names and full name, I want it to be as text. Exactly. So I will choose text. Country and the gender also, I want it to be text. Now, let's see this one. Date of birth. Take right click on anyone. Format seller. I already choose what?
Datum.
Datum. And on datum, you can choose the type, the way, the shape of the date. Like for example, I choose 14, something like this. 14, 2 digit for the day, and then the month name, and then the year, 4 digit year. You can choose something else. For example, you can choose this. See? It changed. You can choose how the date will look like in the cell. You choose this. So, and here you can choose even the language. Like, for example, I have these languages on my computer. I will keep svenska, but I will use, see how many type I have. You can choose this, for example, 14 March and then dash 12. You understand me, Max?
Yes.
Yes. So now what we are doing actually, we are familiarizing ourselves with the type of the data and how it look like. So if you just want it to be date like the day and the month, it's up to you. If you want to be just have the month, it's up to you. Maybe the year. So maybe this one. So I will highlight all of this and format seller, datum. We can choose whatever you want. This or this. Then 3rd March 2000, this is the svensk way. Or this, it starts with the year, then the month, then the date. We will keep this. Try to do it yourself from your laptop. right click on any one of this, or try to highlight the whole data, not date of, because the word DOB is text actually, but the data here from this cell, which is, this cell is G4 till G14. These are my data in this column.
Mm-hmm.
This is why this is important. This is important. Sometimes if you start writing on Excel, you don't need to go in these details. But sometimes if you face problem like this, the one that we faced a while ago with the numbers, with the telephone number, for example, then here you have to know that you have to change the type of the data.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And if you don't choose the right data, like for example, if you tell Excel that this one and this cell, and this cell are text, then you cannot do the plus and minus and other function on them because they are no longer numbers. Excel will understand them as a text. So we will move to, we will know more about this later in the classes, in the coming classes. So I want you to read this, the first one. If, for example, you have the first name and the second name of the student, like here, Sarah Elton, but you want to put them Sarah space in one file. I mean, in one cell. In this case, we used in Word, what we do, we just take Sarah, like Control-C, copy, and then we take Elton, copy again, and we put it here. It will not work even. Elton, or we write it handwriting, which is very much time consuming. Consider that this file. I don't think so. Sorry, just a minute.
No.
All the books that I have are here, but I don't think we have. No. I have this, första svenska ordbok. Unfortunately, I don't have this one. I have. Yeah. You're welcome. Sorry. Yes. So consider that you have 100 students in the third or first class in the school. And now you want to copy, you want this file, you have the first name, this last name. You want a function that merge both of them, both names in this file. So what we do is, look at this function. It's called, in English, it's called concatenate. But we are not going to use concatenate, I and Max. Concatenate is written, try to write Varina's concatenate, C-O-N-C. But for you, Maxwell, and me, because it's a Swedish, concatenate, Sammanfoga. You see it here? This one. So what we tell Excel, that yeah, the function name is Sammanfoga. Or in Sweden, in English, it's, sorry. I will delete it just for Parin. Did you get it, Parinaz?
1 minute.
Concatenate. This is the way we write it. Once you write C-O-N-C, it will show. Or
Yeah.
Sammanfoga means merge.
I find it.
Good. So Sammanfoga. So see, it highlights now. It asks you to enter the first text. So the first text is the first. Here is the first name. This cell. Then we put this. I don't know what they call it in English. This one, comma. And then if you enter, then it asks for the second text. Let's go for Elton.
We have to put comma, not plus.
No, not plus. See, it gives you what you should put. Once you write Sammanfoga here, see, it shows you what to do. The first text, then the comma, then the first text, the second text, and if you have more even texts, you can add them.
In the other time, we use plus when we're doing math.
No, don't use plus. And then we close. See what happened now. Enter. What happened? Nothing happened. Why? Let me see.
For me, is working.
It's working. Someone or Sammanfoga. This is the text. And then this is the text. I don't know what happened. Oh, maybe because, wait a minute. Someone, Sarah. Yes, I will tell you why. It's good to know why. Before I told this cell, I told Excel that this cell is, see, is a text. So whatever I write on it, even if it's a function, it will understand it as a, for example, equal, Sammanfoga, so it will take it as it is, as a text. So it's important to be alment. Alment means general. Okay, and the default value of any cell is general. So here I will write equal to Samman or Sammanfoga, then the first text, then the second text. See, there is no space between them, as you can see. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So what should we do?
Shift it, right?
I will go back and will repeat it. Sammanfoga. The first text is Sarah, then, sorry. The first text is Sarah. And then I will use this one to inform. I put space to inform Excel that to take it as it is, to take it like we'll take Sarah, then second text will be the space. And then the third text is Elton. Is it clear? So what we did is, this is the first cell, and then space. Maybe if you don't want space, maybe you want comma, for example. So in this case, we change it. We don't want, so what inside these two brackets, this quotation, whatever inside it will be as it is. For example, I will put a comma, normal comma. So it will be Sarah, comma, Elton. If you want a space, just keep a space. Did you do it, Max?
Yeah, I'm trying to do it.
Would you like to share your screen?
Okay.
Please. I stopped mine.
So yeah, I'm having Sarah, 2 Sarahs. I don't know why. So
Because you copy it, I think.
okay.
Here it's Sarah Elton or Alton, I'm not sure. Let me check my screen.
Okay.
Sarah Elton. Yes.
Yes.
Then
Equal.
okay.
Yes, good.
Okay.
Perfect. Double click. Yes.
The first name Sarah.
Sarah. Yes. And then comma.
Is it comma or
See, look, it's a good question. Look the formula down. You can see the formula down. It tells you that it's a comma with this, I don't know what they call it. Semi-comma.
Yeah. Okay.
Semi-comma. Yes, good. Now you want to put this quotation.
This?
2 quotation with a space between. This will not give you a space because no space between them.
Okay, I have to put another
space. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then semi-comma.
Okay, another semi-comma.
Yes, because this is the 3rd text.
Okay.
And then Elton. Exactly. Close it.
Wow.
Perfect. Yes. And now if I want to do the same for the whole column, what should I do, Max?
You will just scroll down. You will just bring it down.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Farinas, is it going well with you?
Yeah, I'm done.
That's excellent. Please stop sharing. Max. Yeah, perfect. So I'll share my screen again. Good. I'll do the same here. I'll copy this to what is this? Running out of time. This meeting will end in 10 minutes. Upgrade now to remove the 40-minute time limit. So if it finish, I will call you back again.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the first one. So merge the first name and the full name and get the full name of the student. The second one, sort the names alphabetically. As you can see here, these names is not sorted. It's not in alphabetical order. So what should I do if I want to alphabetically order them? And to be sure that, like, for example, if we the first name here in this case alphabetically will be Adam. Okay, so we need to make sure that when we sorted, the whole data comes with it, like not only these names, it also these names. I mean these columns. So what we do actually, we want to sort the name alphabetically according to their first name. So what we do is, it's very easy. We put the cells here on Sarah, or even there are 2 ways actually to do this. You go to data, you see data here, data menu. You see sortera or sort, or maybe sort in English.
Filter in English.
Yes. Open this. You will get this one. So here, it asks me which criteria you want to sort these data based on. So sortera after, we want to sort after the first name, for example. So we tell them first name, and we want it to be from A to or from A to Z. Okay. Do you see? So what we have done, I will repeat it. I will go to data, sortera. Once I click on sortera, it will ask me which criteria, based on what you want to sort them. Maybe you want to order them based on their last name, for example. In some countries, last name is the first name, is the most important. So, or based on the highest scores, or based on their gender, or based on the country, for example. So here you can see that it's sorted already after the serial number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we don't want this. We want to sort it after the first name or the full name. It's up to you. If first name from A to E or from E to A, it's up to you. See, as you can see here, it becomes Sara, Parinaz, Oa, Niketa. This from Z to, or from E to A. Or sortera again. We don't want we want the first name, but from A to E. So it's Adam, Boris, Karl, Christina, Manar, Max, Niketa, Oa.
When it does that, everything all the information will automatic.
Yes, it is
gender.
automatically keep the whole row intact. I mean, it will not just order Adam and keep the last name, give it another last name. No. What's good about Excel? It orders it, but keep the data intact. I mean, the same data, keep the data correct. So it's clearly that Adam is Adam Smith, and he's from UK, and he's a male, and his date of birth is 11 November, and yeah. Now, let's sort the student according to their country. This is the second one. Now we will sort them according to their country. Like, for example, we have UK, we have Sweden, we have Syria, we have Romania, Congo, okay? And if many students have the same country, we want to order them alphabetically. So what we will do now, we will go to sortera. So the first criteria is, the first criteria is to sort them after country. You see here? From A to O means, like, for example, I think Congo will come in the beginning. And then we will, here there is something, add leg tail niveau, add another level. This means after you sort after the country, based on the country, then within the country, you have to order them alphabetically. Like, for example, if we have like 5 people from Sweden, okay? Let's just do it based on the country. See here. So we have Congo is the first country. Alphabetically, Congo comes first.
Yeah.
Then Iran, then Romania. But as you can see here in Sweden, we have how many?
5.
5. But as you can see, they are not alphabetically ordered. Boris, then Karl, then Christina.
Mhm.
No, it's alphabetically ordered. Yes.
Just
Yes.
but the country.
Yes, I mean within Sweden. Yeah, good. Within Sweden, it seems like if they are alphabetically.
Yes.
I want them to be within the country, the same country. I would within the same country, the highest grade be first.
Mhm.
Best score to be comes first. So what should I do? We go back to Sortera and we add here Lectel Niveau score. We want minsta till största, not minsta, I mean the smallest, and then comes the biggest. We want the största till minsta. Största means the biggest, highest score. So this will give Excel the understanding is okay, alphabetically ordered according to the country, but within the country, we want the student with the highest grades to be first. See here what happened. Within Sweden, for example, within Sweden, you can see here that Boris comes first because his grade is 99. And then Karl, 90. And then Oa, 85. And then Sarah, 70. And then Christina, 55. You can see it? So actually, we can add different criteria for the sorting, for ordering the data. So here down, sort the student according to the highest scores. If two students has the same grade or the same score, sort them alphabetically. Okay. Can you make it, Farinaz?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay, I will stop share my screen.
Okay.
And do it from your side. I'll help you.